channel, and welcome to Portugal.
Yes.
We finally made it here.
Yes, we did. Woohoo!
What a long journey from the Caribbean Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean,
Yep.
now across the Atlantic Ocean. 7 hours and 20 minutes later.
I would just like to say that I love how clear this is because when we were in the DR, we could never get clear. So I want everybody to notice the difference in Wi-Fi. Look at that.
The difference in the clarity. Even some spots
Can't say nothing to me about it.
even some spots in the U.S. was kind of foggy and cloudy. You know, based on the Wi-Fi, because they be Cox Communication, they be tighty-whitey on the Wi-Fi. So, and I had AT&T. When I come into their area, my AT&T got messed up because everybody's all about that competition.
Right. So I want you guys to hit that thumbs up. Always, always, always check in. I've got right down here so I can keep track of who's on. Say hello, leave your comments, talk to us, let's chat. Welcome to our new home. Unfortunately, you know how I am. This is all I'm showing you right now. We're gonna take you outside. I'm gonna take you outside and show you a little bit of the outside, one side of our neighborhood. But we're not gonna show you the inside of the house until we reach the number in my head of subscribers that I'm looking for. And then we are gonna be more than happy to show you around and, you know me, give you a full tour of what it really looks like to live in Portugal. And when I say looks like to live in Portugal, I want you to see what 650 euros gets you. And believe me, as far as I've seen so far, nobody on YouTube that's moved to Portugal has gotten the deal that we got.
We got a kill still deal. We got a better deal than we had in the Dominican Republic. Now, you guys been following this channel for a minute, and you know we just don't jump up and just do stuff because it's raining outside or the sun is out. We have a purpose and we have a plan. And we went through a lot to get to where we are right now, but at least we can say now that we're home.
We're here.
And we had a good night's sleep last night. It's totally quiet.
Yeah.
We love the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And things are looking bright.
Yeah. I came in later.
Wow.
He was here a few days before me. It took me a little bit longer because I had the cat and we were waiting for USDA paperwork. We had hit a little I hit a little snafu with the vet, and so that's what we're waiting for. So he flew out, and then I joined. So it's a 2-day, 3-day difference.
I flew out Tuesday and got here Wednesday, and she flew out Thursday and got here Friday.
Yeah.
So we was able to do this,
So
accomplish this 1 week. And I tell you what, we doing this video, but I'm completely exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm
So let's say hi to some people. Yoli's on. Hello, Yoli. SS. Hello, hugs. Chad, we are going to show the outside. I'm going to take you outside in a minute. And Dennis, hey, yes,
what's up,
we
Dennis?
all made it safe and sound, even Milo. But Milo has, what do you call it, jet lag. So she's literally passed out in one of the other rooms, in the main bedroom. She's passed out. So are you ready to say goodbye for a second so I can take them outside? I don't know.
Yes.
All right, guys. Theodore's on.
Theodore, what's happening,
Hey,
my
Theodore.
brother? What's happening? It's always good to hear from him. And you keep up with us.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yes. And hope you're holding it down in DR.
There you go.
And we are going to try Superbach, which is the beer out here.
The Portugal beer.
We're going to try a Portuguese wine.
Yes, sir.
A local favorite. We're going to try a local favorite Porto wine, port wine. And of course, because everyone's always talking about them, we're going to have to try the natas.
And I never tried it before. I was waiting for this moment to try it with you guys.
So we're going to try all that. So we have all that on the menu. So hope you guys have your, I don't know, if it's breakfast time, your breakfast time stuff. If it's afternoon, you have your afternoon snacks. But here it is 6 o'clock in the evening. So that's why it's wine and beer for us. So here we go. Ready for me to take them outside?
It's 6 o'clock in the evening and it's
But it's
81. It's 81 degrees.
What is it? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's a little chilly, little chilly. So I have on a little thin sweater. You got your t-shirt, you're living it, but
I got my
house is a
Caribbean
little
t-shirt,
chilly.
so I'm all good.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
I'm
So
trying to
one of the best two things about in this video is we made safe, thank
Yes,
God.
yes.
Number two is we're going to show you some wine and some beer and some food. And number three, she's going to take you outside and let you see the scenery of our apartment in the neighborhood.
One side of
So you can see what your money can get you when you get outside that box.
And I'm going to repeat again that unless I missed it, because I saw everyone, and they've got way smaller apartments than us.
Yes, that's in Lisbon.
And they got way more expensive apartments than us.
Yes.
So, like I said, we're trying to stick to our budget that we had in the DR, which we spent about $1,200 to $1,400 if we were really shopping, but
Right.
usually $1,200 a month. And I'm telling you, we've already beat it because, like I said, this is 650 euros. So you convert it to whatever today's conversion is. It usually comes out to a little over 700 something, $800 US. So I think we're killing it because
We're killing the game.
oh, Jason and Toya are here. Hey, Jason and
Hey,
Toya.
Jason, what's happening?
So yeah, so we are killing the game. I absolutely love the Silver Coast where we're at. Where we're situated, just to give you an idea, we are 20 minutes from any beaches. And then we live in a very historical town that a lot of people come for the castle. And so our castle is about, they said, a 12 to 15 minute ride up to the castle. So that's it. What we're gonna show you is more of like our neighborhood, like the apartments and the mountains and all that. So
show them before it starts getting dark, baby.
yeah, because it is kind of getting dark. So okay.
Yeah,
hold
it's
on.
dark early.
Let me flip it.
So she's going to show you guys something beautiful. So you guys can see what we see.
So I'm gonna take you out to our patio. See the mountains. Yeah, you can see the storm clouds, literally. It rained, what, this last night and this morning?
It's been raining ever since I've been here.
Yeah.
But it's
And
always less than rain, so
you
I
can
don't-
see that we have a big extended patio, but yeah, that's kind of all we're gonna dare to show, but yes.
To the left, show them the forest, show them the path.
It's
Show them a
beautiful.
little bit of our patio. Show them there's a path in the woods. And the people, most people here, they just walk. They do a lot of walking, a lot of exercising. It's very, very healing. It's good for your calves and your thighs, and they'll build them up. And you guys will love this scenery. Again, we're on the Silver Coast.
Can you guys hear him? Yell if you can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear him,
We're on the Silver Coast.
I'll bring him back in. Maybe they can hear you a little
It's
bit better.
quiet here.
Say hi.
No police activity.
I'll show him the painting behind you because I like that.
There's cool little painting, but then that's it. Don't give them all the juice. So yes, we're satisfied here. It's peaceful at night. It's peaceful during the day. The neighbors are friendly, super friendly, and for the most part, most people that I've met here actually speak English. They're Portuguese, okay, and some people don't. But for the most part, the people that I met, even the kids, they actually teach them English in school. Am I right,
Yeah.
Tina?
Yep. Like I got off the plane and everybody was speaking English.
Everybody's speaking English. So I mean, you in a Portuguese country, and I would say 30-40% of the people that are speaking English.
Yeah.
And that's able to direct you. When we go to the bank and get our and set up and get our bank account situation, there's also always two people.
We have a bank account. You just need to get the card.
We need to get the card. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
It's a
it's
big card.
still going to be two people there that speaks English.
So the beer is getting hot. So I
Okay,
think we should
yeah.
try with the Super Bock. Let me see some thumbs up.
Thumbs up, please.
Should we try the Super
Thumbs
Bock
up.
first?
Some thumbs up. We need the
I don't want to
thumbs
break
up.
the nail. You open that.
Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Now we're gonna let you guys experience, okay? And first of all, we're gonna just say hello. If family members in here, let us know, say hi, okay? Let us know where you from, do those thumbs up. It's good for the algorithm, for the channel. And we just wanna let you guys see. We're so happy to be here in Portugal. It took us a lot to get here, but we're gonna try these beverages first, and then we're gonna go into all that, okay? We're here for you guys. We love you. We thank you for following the channel. This has been some kind of journey.
SS is Sigourney. It just clicked. I was like, SS, Sigourney Silva.
Hi, Sigourney.
you
Love
miss
you,
me?
daughter Lord. Miss you to death. And every time I think about you, it brings tears to my eyes.
Sigourney, you can do WhatsApp video later and I'll show you the whole place, but no one else gets that.
Sigourney, how about sending us that highlighter?
I found it.
Oh, you found it? We love you, Sigourney. We thank you for everything that you've done for us. You and Christopher, we thank you. Okay, now what we got, baby? What does it taste like?
It's good.
Okay, so this
It
is
tastes German.
this is the normal.
It's the local.
The
yeah.
local.
It's that and Sagres is the two.
I gotta try that one too.
Sagres.
But this
I didn't
is
buy Sagres. I just bought that.
this is definitely a Portuguese beer. It's
Let's try it
less than $1
for that big.
for this big beer.
All
Less
right.
than $1. So
Yeah, I think I got the smaller one's a 6-pack of bottles, and I think the 6-pack was like 3 something.
this is nice and smooth.
Yeah,
It's
good.
not too heavy. It's not too light.
Everybody was saying that the Porto wine, the Tawny, is supposed to be good. I want to try that one if I can get it open. Oh,
Okay.
we got it.
So we want you guys just to see the difference. If you try to get this stuff in the U.S.,
19.5.
it's gonna cost you.
19.5% alcohol.
So we're just gonna, now this
Smells
is
good.
wine, but I mean, tell me, it is so many wineries here. It is unreal. So we welcome you guys to the channel tonight, even if you're YouTubers, okay? And we welcome all of the YouTubers that's in the country that are watching. We welcome you, whether you're in the north, in Porto, or whether you're in the south, or Algarve, wherever you are. We welcome you. We're neighbors. We're here. One
That's
day
right.
we'll meet you,
Yes.
talk with you, and chop it up. We're gonna be in this country. This is our home base.
Oh, I'll cheers to that. You want to cheers
And
to
we're
your
gonna
beer?
be here in this country
Then I can
as long
try
as
it.
God will allow us to be here.
Amen.
So, cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
What a long flight. So, let's go into details, shall we?
That's
First of
sweet.
all,
Wait, can we talk about this port wine?
Well, how was it?
Yeah, it's good. Very like full. Just
Let me get a
teeny-
sip.
Yeah, you just need like a little teeny taste and just let it roll through the tongue.
Smells good, baby.
It tastes good.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I know I'm making this face like, but it's like that's my yummy face. God, it's so flavorful. It's like
I'd like to
full
see
on.
you guys order this in Total Wines in Vegas and see what they charge. Because
I don't
anything
think
they
it's available
import,
in the U.S. Yeah, I don't think it's available in the U.S.
is
That's
it?
good.
Yeah, I would try it. They can order. They can do special orders. That's what they told me. When I went to Total Wine. Okay, let me check this out for the first time. Here we go, guys. Drum roll, please.
Try it. Try it. God, you just swallowed it. You were supposed to like let it roll around in your mouth.
Yeah, but shucks, this is strong, babe. I can taste it. This is some good
Sherry.
stuff.
It's good.
Now, where do we get this? Where did you get that bottle at? Tell me about it. Where'd you get it at?
You know me. I love to do my deliveries, so I did Uber Eats and found that grocery stores are on Uber Eats, and I ordered it from one of the grocery stores. You know me. That's how I always.
How
do.
many? What hit you for me? What was it?
I think that bottle
Mhm.
was like, and that was on the expensive side. It was 10 euros, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good though for 10 euros. I mean,
Yeah.
for a good wine.
I
That's not
read
bad.
that it converted or that it's sold in other countries for
Mhm.
20 plus. So
I believe
that's
it.
not bad.
I believe it.
Not bad.
You can have the best of both worlds here, and I'm quite sure there's a lot of wineries here in this country. The weather is beautiful, all year round.
Tell them what we learned while we were driving. So when I was driving in from, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
when I was driving in from the airport,
Mhm.
we found out that they are one of the biggest exporters of the olives that are grown here,
Right.
and that olive oil. And I was like, I thought that was like Italy, but they said no. There's a special olive that is grown here
Mhm.
in Portugal that, and we just drove by. I'm literally miles and miles and miles of these olive trees, and I was like, it's off the toll road that we're on, and I was just like, wow. And then I was like, and he's still driving, and I'm like, the guy, our driver, and I go, those are still olive trees? He goes, yes. I was like, wow.
Thumbs up, you guys. What's that next comment, baby?
It's it's Mark from Malaga.
Malaga, yes.
Malaga.
We're in your neighborhood, my friend. If you ever in Portugal, give us a shout. We can hang out, have some wine, and just chop it up and just talk. I love to meet people from other countries, other nations, and there's a lot to be learned. When I was coming through the Newark airport, I met a gentleman, I forgot his name, but he's 100% Portuguese, but also works in the United States because he works online. So we exchanged numbers, we talked. I bought him a beer, he bought me a beer. It was just a great experience meeting that guy.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure I'll see him. He's in my WhatsApp, and I'll be reaching out to him.
Yeah, and Dennis, yes, I'm going to do a charcuterie board later, and I bought a bunch of cheeses because he said salty cheese pairs well with this. So yes, I've got some cheeses and some prosciuttos and some salamis. I got all kinds of meats, and I got the meats. Remember that, Zagorny? I got the meats. I got the meats. I got the cheeses. I got some crackers. We're gonna do the charcuterie with our port and see how that is. Now here's the other wine. Try that, and then I'm gonna read some comments.
Now what is the name of this one? Let me show them this again.
Shami.
All the ones that's coming on. I'm getting ready to try this. This is another
red.
Is that a, you got
it's
it?
red blend. Yeah.
It's a red blend.
I'm trying to see what it's made. What?
And it's from.
Okay, so they're saying geographically. I'm not gonna say this right, but
okay.
Alentejano.
Mm-hmm.
So that must be the region.
But it's from Portugal.
Yes.
Okay. There's so many different wines I've seen.
Family estate.
From Portuguese. I went in the store.
So you try that, and I gotta get back to our viewers. We have tons of comments. We're getting behind.
Let me try it.
BJN23. It's lovely. Love the mountains. Yes, it is. Love that. I love this. My favorite part.
Oh my God, this is
Carlos said, "Hello. What did you guys do for a living in America?" I have been retired for umpteen years, but you did what?
I worked for a company called Republic Services.
He's a driver.
So I drove one of those automated trucks where the arm reaches out, snatched up the can, boom. I did that for practically 30 years. I got a good pension, good retirement from that. But prior to that, I was in the military.
Yes.
I did over 16 years of that, and I'm doing good also from so
good.
plus I've got good investments,
Little flight came in. I'm gonna
good health insurance. You can close it if you want to.
I am.
Good health insurance, good investments. I have life insurance. All those things I have in place because you'd be surprised how many people can't even afford to live and can't even afford to die. Right there in the box, I witnessed that.
Always.
And so I'm so glad to be out of the box right now.
So can I cheers?
I can cry right now, y'all.
We can actually say that we are expats that have actually been and plan on being more around the world, but have actually been more places than just DR. Because I always crack up about the ones that are like, oh, I'm living in DR forever, and I love it here, and never gonna go nowhere. Oh wait, I'll go to Colombia, or I'll go one place, and then I'm a world traveler. You're not.
I'm a world traveler. I'll go to Panama. I just like saying I'm going out.
Traveling.
I'm just like saying I'm going outside the county line on world traveler. No, that's not a world traveler. World traveler is you having different stamps on your passport. That's the world traveler.
And Carlos, he said, "Thanks, guys. I'm a retiring police officer. Can't wait to join you guys." Come on, Carlos.
Come on, bring it, baby. Bring it.
I tell you, the wines,
bring it. Bring
port
it.
wine, the regular wines.
Bring it, man.
The pasta de nata, they're all waiting.
Bring
the
it.
cheese, they're all waiting. Let me try this.
This is.
How'd you like this?
I love it. Nice and smooth. You know what? I've been here for 2 days, and I haven't had a wine that I did not
You've been here
like.
for more than 2 days.
Okay, well, 3 days. I have not had a wine that I got here. Wait a minute, baby. I flew Tuesday, and I got here Wednesday morning.
Right. So you're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today, Saturday.
And the driver, thanks for that donation.
Yes,
that's
thank
awesome.
you, BJN.
That is awesome.
23. Thank
You
you
guys
so much.
you guys give for the cause.
Appreciate
we
it.
really appreciate it. Give to the cause because it took us a lot to get here. We had to cancel one flight, then we had to cancel another flight because We went to 2 vets to get our cat. We weren't about to leave our cat
No way.
nowhere, because she's our baby. She's in our heart. They one place, and I'll tell you who they are. Caring Hands Animal Hospital
In
on
North
Rancho
Las Vegas,
and
don't
Las
do it.
Vegas. Don't go to them. They don't have a
Dennis.
clue. And they lost their accreditation, about to lose their accreditation with the USDA. So they suck, they bad. Then we went to another one, and the doctor didn't do the paperwork right. So,
Well, no, she left. She omitted a page.
okay.
For that.
Well, she omitted the page, still
she
long,
didn't put it
that
in
helped
the
us
book,
out. Because
yeah.
now we gotta cancel our flight.
Yeah.
Okay? And Portugal gave us a hard time. We still dealing with them. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we was able to leave, not together, but separately.
Yeah.
But we together now. And I'm glad that my sweetheart,
So how many luggages did we bring? Because this
Okay,
is
let's
a
talk
big
about luggage.
thing that people talk about too.
Okay.
So we brought stuff because remember our stuff is still in the DR. It has not been shipped yet.
Right.
We haven't gotten our baggage certificate yet authorized to get things over. But we brought, because we did shop and bought some things.
we
that
shopped our
might-
brains out.
We might need in
Brains out.
Vegas. So we ended up with how many suitcases?
8 suitcases.
He brought 5. I brought 3.
Right. Now, when I got to the counter at Delta Airlines, they was weighing these bags. And every bag that because my weight was like 50, 51, 52.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had
think
one that was 59.
I think one, you had 159? We way over. But they let us
I
slide.
had 51, 50 and some change, and then I had 59, and I was like, they're gonna get
They
me.
would,
But
and
they
we
were
was
like,
in New York, they would have killed us,
Yeah.
okay? She would have to end up either trying to lighten it up or just buy another suitcase. And
well,
they definitely
I
tried.
was in Jersey, and I thought Tap Portugal was gonna kill me on it, and then the lady was like,
Just don't worry about it.
And
There's
I
no
was like-
people to fly. But in the meantime, between the time, I had 5 huge luggages. Maybe sometime in the future I can show you those
I like
luggages.
this.
That's smooth. This beer is smooth.
I don't normally drink like, oh wow, they sell it overseas because I can see all the
It's
Asian
really smooth. So anyway, I had 5 pieces of luggage.
Interesting.
In Vegas, it cost me $6 just to get those cards. And when I got to Jersey, they cost me $6.
To get
But when I
the
got
card,
to Portugal, it wasn't a dime. They didn't charge me. It was free.
You
They
can
was
have as
cards
many
sitting
cards
out
as
there,
you
many
want.
as you want.
For free. I'd like to point that
That
out.
tells you something. That tells you something. It's a money-grubbing country in the U.S.
Yeah, this
Now-
morning I wanted to order some coffee and some pastries.
Mhm.
We got these for now, but we had fresh donuts, fresh whole wheat croissants. We
Right.
had some fresh grapes. Like everything was so inexpensive that he was like, "Why'd you get 2?" And I was like, "They were literally like 40 cents a piece." I was like,
So we still can order food and order goodies like we did in the
Yeah.
DR. It's just different, but we still can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm just a 5-minute walk from grocery stores, restaurants.
right. And to throw prices out, just like so we
Right.
can compare. A dozen eggs was $1.24. Euros.
Euros.
124 euros. So that, I mean, that's not bad. They were fresh. They were, I got the farm. Sigourney,
brown- they
you'd
was
be
brown.
proud of, yes, I got.
Sigourney's your
farm.
fault, sweetheart.
I got the farm
You got the
eggs.
brown eggs.
And then, you know, like I said, I got the meats and the cheese. Like I got a whole huge thing of like, I love goat cheese. So the goat cheese is only like 2 something. That goat cheese, that tiny little goat cheese in freaking US in Vegas when we were doing charcuterie boards, every one of those was $5. I was like,
Yeah.
this one was bigger. It was double the size. And it was like 2 something euros. And then I got some other fresh cheese that was made locally in Portugal because I want to try it. So, I mean, I can't wait.
And for the most part, there's no rolling blackouts here.
Prosciutto's cheap out here too.
A lot of stuff's
Sigourney
cheap out
would love
here.
it. Sigourney, I got a huge thing of prosciutto, and I got this big, huge thing that's got like a bread underneath it, and it's got different meats and everything. You cut it up, and he looked at it. and He goes, "This looks like pizza." I was like, "No, it's for the charcuterie board." And that whole thing, it was like literally, it was like that long, and it was only 2 something euros. Hello.
I
Yes,
went-
please.
I went to the mall yesterday night to make sure that when my wife got here, it was gonna be some good bedding. We got a nice bed.
Yeah.
She slept like a baby. I heard her snoring from in here. So she slept like a baby. My sweetheart slept good. What I love about what my baby did was, I flew first class out of Vegas on Delta Airlines.
Hey, if I was gonna make you carry 5 suitcases,
She rewarded me with first class. Thank you,
might as
sweetheart.
well go first class
Might as well
in
first
priority.
Class. So when I got to Newark, I thought about something. How I'm gonna put all these bags, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 carts, whatever. So what I did was, I got 1 cart, and I went to Home Depot before I left the United
Vegas,
States,
yeah.
Vegas, and I got 6 bungee cords. So I got suitcases stacked, and I said stacked, I couldn't even see over the top of it. I had to look to the side and say, hey, which way am I going? I had 6 of them. 1 going down the middle, 1 going to the side. I mean, just stacked it, and it held everything because I know how to do that kind of stuff. I work for a trash company.
Sigourney said that Papa Eric's strong like a bull.
I'm strong like bull.
Sigourney, I hurt all right here. I was
I'm
deadlifting
strong
that big
like
heavy
bull.
red bag that you were trying to help me with. Oh my God.
Sigourney, thank you for taking my sweetheart to the airport. You are sweet as you can be. You are one of a kind. I never hardly ever met anybody like you before. And I wanted to let you know that on air. You gave her, you let her stay with you, and your big old giant house, that house, what, 3,000 square feet?
You're gonna make her cry.
I'm sorry, I gotta get it out because I'm about to cry.
4,000 square feet. You're gonna cry.
4,000 square feet.
You make
We
me
had
cry.
our own room, big closet, okay? And she let us use her Equinox.
Yes.
Whenever she said, I said, how long can we use this? She said, as long as you need it. We put gas in it, we cleaned it up, we was able to meet friends. It was just a great experience. I didn't have to go into the hassle of trying to rent a car.
Right. This smells so good. Can I just show you the custardy goodness?
Now this is a
and the
famous
flaky
delicatessen in this
pastry
country.
Of this.
And I can't wait to try it.
Pastel de nata, right? The monks made this out of the overusage, they said, of what was it, the yolks, because they used the whites to starch their monastery suits and found they had all these yellow part of the egg, and so they made this custard, and so this is very famous out here. Everybody, I'm gonna try it. 'Cause I'm
Enjoy.
done. I'm
Enjoy.
the first time. I'm
Drum
done.
roll, please.
I've been waiting.
Try it for the first time. 'Cause there's a bakery right down the street. We can get all this right down the street. We can walk distance. How was it, baby? I know it's delicious.
I'm gonna try it.
Give me some. This is gonna be my first time, guys. I've never tasted this before.
A little
I watched
vanilla.
YouTube videos on it.
A little vanilla in there. I
Okay.
can taste that. The custard's a little thick, but it's good. Taste that. The pastry though, man. Jesus. I want to know who sat there and rolled every
Oh
single
my God.
little layer of like you
Oh
can see the
my-
layers. Hold on. Let me see how close I can get, but like all the little layers. It's about the layers
Oh
in, the
my
pastry,
God.
in the pastry.
Oh my God.
And that's good. I'm taking another bite. I'm gonna be greedy. This is good.
I never tasted nothing that good in my life. I'm sorry. I haven't.
Oh, that's good. Take another bite.
I haven't.
Man, that's
Oh
good.
my God. So where we located, we have a lot of seniors. There's a few kids here too. But there's
There's
also
lots of families and stuff.
a noise audience. That is like a ghost town every day of the week, 24/7.
Man.
I can open up my window, look outside. I can walk down the street at 3 o'clock in the morning and don't have to worry about a thing. Ain't nobody gonna bother me, ain't nobody gonna touch me.
Dennis said, Eric, you're a military man. Adapting is in your DNA. True. True story.
You are correct, Dennis. You are correct, because I've had to adjust to some crazy stuff. Even a crazy ex-wife.
So anyways, yeah, we're gonna, okay, Douglas. Douglas is on. Doug. Not sure if the camera, if it's a camera, but you're looking younger, Eric, and healthier than when you were in the DR. He said, wishing you good health.
What does that say about where I moved to? Because people live longer in this country than they do in other countries. And there's a reason why. Okay? There's good food in the DR, but here, everything's different. The air is cleaner, the air is fresher, you're close to the ocean.
It is.
It's a good deal.
And there's not as much humidity. Like it rained and it's a little humid, but it's not like humid where I'm gonna die, like humid where I'm dripping. I'm like I said, I'm in a light sweater. It's nice. In the evenings, we close the electric shutters, and then the air comes through, so no bugs can get in, but you can open it as much as you want. So last night we slept with a really nice breeze. We heard the rain.
Hearing the rain, that was so beautiful.
I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning listening to the rain.
It put me to sleep. The rain, the bugs can get through. I mean, we can make this place,
Wow.
the whole apartment, black dark.
Guess he liked it.
Yeah.
Theodore said another language for Eric to learn. Shoot, Eric and I, because even I am like
Obrigado.
this.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. That's
Obrigado.
thank you, yes.
Right. I'm learning. I'm gonna learn this quick.
Joel
Watch me.
said too much fried food in the DR. I mean, all of us Latins love fried food, don't we?
We do.
But I
if
hear
you
it's a
change
lot
your
of
diet, you
fish
can live a lot
and
longer.
sausages, and I mean there is still a lot. You know, it's just not a lot of. But because you had that steak was fried.
Yeah, the steak was fried.
Yeah,
And
so
then
you
some
have
stuff
to
is good, some stuff is not. But we're gonna take you guys where we go, because this is gonna be a
Lots of fruits
journey.
and veggies, yeah.
This is gonna be a journey. We're gonna show you guys. We're gonna do short clips of videos here, short clips of videos there.
Want some of this?
And yes, I do. And it was just a different experience when I had to leave my wife in Vegas. But I was praying, I said, God, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna meet each other soon. Because I had my son Christopher was with me. He brought me to the airport. My flight was at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I had to leave our house
So was mine.
at 3 a.m. I had to leave my house 3 o'clock in the morning, got to the airport at 3:37.
So did we.
And we was packed, we was checking our bags. I wasn't in that line with 100 people. I had priority on my ticket. So I dropped my bags off, walked my sweet little happy self. I had my camera, video bag, my YouTube bag, and then I had another bag with me. You know,
and,
two of them.
And
My water jug.
to prove that Eric is always Eric no matter where he goes, I go, what is it, like 2 or 3 days later to
Right.
Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm checking through Tap Portugal. I get to security. They come up and they see I have a pet and they go, oh, do you want a private screening? And I said, yes, please. And so they take us to the back room. A man and woman walk in, and then they were like, what do you, like a crazy cat person? You know, they're laughing. They're going, the cat goes everywhere. And I go, no. I'm moving to Portugal, so my cat has to come with me because she's part of the family. And so then the lady goes, oh my gosh. She goes, this guy just came through here, like, and she's telling the guy, what was it, like a few days ago? And he's like, no, like a week ago or whatever. And she's like, no, I think it was, so anyway. And they go, yeah, and he said, this is what retirement looks like. And I was like,
That's my words,
right?
man.
So I was like, it had to be my husband. And she was like, are you sure? And she was like, does your husband do YouTube? And I'm like, that's my husband. And she was like, oh my gosh.
She remembered me.
She goes, yeah.
The bright-skinned girl.
It was a white lady,
Wow.
an older white lady.
I'll be hitting them up.
And I said,
I'll be
yeah,
hitting
that was
up.
my husband. So trust me, he's the same.
That's what retirement
As
looks
crazy
like.
as he is here.
Like this. You're gonna be excited when you're in retirement.
So Travel Eats said hello from Canada. Hello
Hello
Travel
from
Eats.
Canada.
As we drink some Superbach and we eat some. I said that.
Man, you gotta get out of Canada.
And we
Even if
drink
you don't
some
leave, you gotta get
Portugal
out of
wine.
there.
And
This is
then
the place,
you
man.
keep drinking your Portugal wine.
You know what?
Your Portuguese
I'm
wine.
gonna tell you something. When
Try
I
a
went
little bit more of the port wine.
when I went to the
Like that.
grocery store the other day, I brought back 4 bottles. Today I brought back almost 5 or 6.
I don't know,
it's
we have like 12 bottles.
it's so reasonable, and they have sales. Now they told me also, baby, that this is a religious weekend.
This
so
weekend?
yeah, so they have sales on wine during
Oh, wow.
religious weekend because people
I have to
buy.
look it up. It has to be something Catholic.
But some
All right,
Catholic.
my Catholic people tell me what it is. So Travel Eats says, I want to leave before winter gets here, definitely. Yeah, we're going to try that sandwich with the meats and the cheese, and it's all dipped. Oh yeah, I'm definitely trying it. I told him, did the restaurant down the street have it, but they don't, so we'll have to find one when we're out and about. Travel Eats said, looking at moving to Portugal on a D7 visa. It's easy, do it yourself. We did it.
We did it, and we're here. And the only thing we have to do, probably next month, we'll go to the office or whatever. We'll extend for a
I
year.
have to make an appointment. I'm going to do that sooner than next month. But
Make that
I'm
appointment.
going to make our appointment for our 1 year visa. So,
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you do it out here. But hey, let me tell you, getting that D7 is simple. Do it yourself. We're still doing our relocation stuff. So if you
need some help. Even if you're in a DR, you need some help. We're gonna help you out with that.
It is Buy Me a Coffee.
Walk you through it.
buymeacoffee.com/PortugalE, and we can help you with that. So yeah. Yoli says, Tina and Eric, I sold my house. All right, moving overseas. She picked Panama. We knew you would. Eric, what would you do if you cannot move? If you can move to Panama and Portugal? Wait, what would you do if you could move to Panama and Portugal before I start my visa?
What you mean? I can move or she can move?
Eric, what would you do if you can move to Panama and Portugal before I start my visa?
I will move to Portugal.
Well, I think she's saying like before she starts her visa, I don't know. Oh, which one would you pick? That's what she said.
Oh, and I just picked it. I'm already here. I'm sitting
I
here.
don't think I would ever pick Panama.
I would
It's
never
never
pick
been on
Panama.
our list.
It's never been on my list.
Yeah.
This is the most peaceful. I must say this, and I'm not hating on anybody else or any place I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most peaceful place I've ever been in my life.
Listen, when the driver picks you up and says, do you know you live in one of the safest cities in all of Portugal? And I was like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. He goes, all of Portugal is pretty safe. There's some places that are a little sketch, right?
Right.
Of course, because there are everywhere. But he was like, is that why you chose it? And I was like, no. I was like, I mean, I knew Portugal was safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but I picked it for like what I showed you guys. I picked it for the mountains and the beaches being so close and the old timey feel. I love when we're driving and I'm seeing cow pastures, then I'm seeing vineyards, and then I'm seeing olive trees, and then I'm seeing farms, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing suburban life, buildings and restaurants, and I'm like, wow, it has everything. I said, I was telling one of my kids this morning, I said, if I had to say what because he goes, what does it really feel or look like? Our son Noah.
Right.
And I said, it feels like California, Indiana, Nebraska, but all rolled into one with a little bit of Vegas thrown in here and there because there's big cities and there's a casino.
Right.
And everything. And I was like, but there's all this old culture and nature. So I was like, I don't know, it's hard to.
That you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
And also, during the holidays, there's big festivals here.
I gotta see what
Everybody's
the holiday
welcome.
is. Anybody know what
It's the
Catholic
holidays.
holiday is this weekend?
But basically, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we'll meet some more expats. But for the most part,
Yeah.
doing Christmas and New Year's, it gets crazy here. When I say crazy, I mean, it's not violent like everybody's loving
No,
each
it's
other.
just fun. People come because
It's
they
fun.
have Christmas markets here in
Right.
the Catholic city that I was telling you about.
Right.
And there's a monastery, so everybody goes to that. To get caught up on this, Joelle said, how far by car to Lisbon? So our drive from the Lisbon airport to here, because we took the toll roads, our driver took toll roads, it only took an hour and 25 minutes
Right.
for my guy.
Right.
That's how long yours was, right?
No, my guy was
Fast.
hour and 15 minutes because he was rolling with that Mercedes.
15?
He was rolling with that Mercedes van. He was rolling. I was sitting back just like this. And you know what? That's the best deal. Sometimes you got to pay just a little bit from the airport, but they had my name, and it said, when I had those 5 bags, I was coming out there, it said, Eric Mariani. I said, that is me. He said, you need any help? Yes, I do. He got me in the van, brought me, I was happy.
So Travel Lead says 10 plus years ago, he spent 2 months in Lagos. He worked in a backpacker hostel. He loved it. Always wanted to go to Portugal ever since. Victor's checked in, so hi Victor. Say hi to Victor.
What's up, Vic?
He said hi
Peace.
Tina
What's up, my
Eric
friend?
from Tampa. He's glad you guys made it. I'm jealous. We can't wait to get to Europe ourselves. How's the weather? The weather's great. Well, see, okay, so here's the deal, Victor. I get out the plane and I'm in Lisbon. It's hot. I had a blazer and a shirt. I ended up taking off the blazer, plus because I was pushing bags, but I think that was kind of it. But you said it's averaging about 70, 80 during the day?
It's about 70, 80 during the day.
So it was like that in Lisbon, but when we came up here, you're going up
cool,
the mountains.
The mountains, it got cooler.
Right, so it started getting a lot cooler, and then I got to the point where he had to lower the air conditioning in the car because it was too cold for the cat and I.
Right.
And then when we got here, it was really cooling down because he said to me, he goes, the clouds are rolling in, it's going to rain.
Right.
He said, if you're going to walk somewhere, do it now. And he said, literally, have your husband go do it now. And he goes, because I'm telling you, it's coming in. Literally, as soon as we got in and we were talking and the bags were up in here and everything, the rain came. So it got very cool. And last night, like I said, we had the window open maybe this much, so it was cool out. And I liked it. It was nice. Oh, somebody looked it up. Thank you, Travel Eats. He looked it up. So it's nice. It's been beautiful weather, actually. We don't have anything but the windows open. There's no need to put any air conditioning on. And in the evening, all you do is leave it cracked a little just because I like a cool breeze. I don't like it to be super hot, but if I wanted it hot, I would just close the warmer. I would just close the window.
And it's just a little bit cooler during the off
season.
season.
It's like 60 something, right, at night?
60 something. But it don't get down no 50, 40, 30. It don't do that here.
So Travel Eats said, Google says, September 21st, which is Tuesday, is St. Matthew's Day.
Okay, cool.
So that's what it is. Okay. Oh, Javier's on. Hi, Javier.
Hi, Javier. What's happening?
Javier, you're going to have to like rewind
love,
and see
my
outside.
Much love. You see outside, see the sun's out.
Victor said, I know it's probably too early, but have you guys met any other expats yet?
I have.
You here in Portugal?
Yes.
I have not, but I haven't been out.
You see him at the grocery store, you talk to him. But I'm going to tell you something. I meet more.
This is what I'm doing for the next 2 days.
I meet more Portuguese that speak English. That will stop in the middle of nowhere and have a conversation with you and help you. I met two at the store today.
But we always move to very.
Let me tell you what I met today.
But we move very local. We always move into a local neighborhood to get the real feel. Like you said, like you go down the street and it's like two markets and there's a coffee shop and there's a cafe and there's like a laundromat and we don't ever live near a lot of expats.
Right.
Purposely, if they live here, that's great, but we try to live locally, so I get local flavor.
But, go ahead.
Go ahead, and then we got a bunch of comments popping up.
So I met two people at the grocery store today, and I was trying to explain something to another lady, and she said, and then the other lady came over, she could speak English, and she said, can I help you out with this? I mean, she didn't have to do that, and then her husband was there, and it was just a great experience because they helped me out for the coffee. It was a great experience. They're willing, they'll help you. I'm loving it.
And can I throw this in? Not to like stick it more, because I don't want to offend nobody that's YouTubing, but like I said that we're paying $650. This place, euros, 650 euros a month. This place has 2 bedrooms plus. It's very roomy. You hear the echo because it's partially furnished. We need to get some more furniture, but furnished enough for us to live in. And let me tell you, the port. Oh yeah, it was. And I'll tell you this. Where was my point? I lost my point.
About living here, about staying here, about just the square footage or whatever.
Well, and so we're paying the $650, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know where everybody else went wrong paying so much. Like I don't get.
Yeah, I don't
we
get
got all the amenities. We have a dishwasher, we have a washer, we have a fridge, we have a stove, we have everything.
We have a 2-car garage. We got storage. It's crazy. We got a garage over there.
I don't understand how everybody is saying they gotta pay so much.
Now this price here in Vegas will cost you at least $2,500, and that's being kind of like,
So Victor says, I know it's probably too early. Oh no, I read that one. Sorry. Travel Eats. Where in Portugal are you guys based? I can't see.
We're on the Silver Coast.
Yes. And then Benjamin. Hey Benjamin. He
What up,
says
Benjamin?
you you guys look so content. I'm glad for you. Portugal is you guys. As far as Europeans, many speak English. Yes, definitely. And Victor says, when are we hitting the road? When we're stationed in Germany, they used to call us road dogs because we were always traveling. Yes, we have to do that. We have to get out there, but honestly, like I said, I just landed and
We just got here.
I just got off the plane literally yesterday.
My body is
So
killing
I'm
me right now.
tired.
I'm
Like,
tired.
today
I'm
he
exhausted.
said, do you want to go to the store? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I was like, no, I'm going to use my apps. Boop, boop, boop. Get what I want and
She
sit.
used the apps and sit and went online, but there's some things that I had to get, so I put my backpack on, I walked down the street, got a few things and came back, okay? But for the most part, our bodies are still on Las Vegas time, okay? Now let me give you a time frame. So first of all, it's 5 hours difference between here and JFK, New York.
Yeah.
That's 5.
8 hours from Vegas.
And 8 hours from Vegas.
Yeah.
So now they're early in the morning, by mistaken, and we're here late at night. It's basically 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's a big difference. I'm glad that I was able to fly. My flight called me to fly from Vegas on Delta Airlines to Detroit. I had a layover in Detroit, maybe a couple hours. Then I left from Detroit and went to Newark. In Newark, I had a 5-hour layover.
Oof, I didn't have that one.
Before they start boarding again, okay? I kept all my bags with me with the bungee cord, stocked up like the Empire State Building, because I was bringing everything but the kitchen sink, because I know I wouldn't order nothing, and it's cheaper to bring it with you than you order, because customs gonna go through it, and you're gonna see it for 3 months.
Yeah,
So-
mine was different. So mine, the thing was that I went from Vegas to Salt Lake City. And then literally I got off and on at Salt Lake City. So I was maybe sitting there long enough to call you, so 10, 20 minutes. And then I went to Newark and ended up like him at Newark. And in Newark, I stayed 4 hours, maybe.
With the cat,
And then got on the plane.
just you got on the plane. So,
But I sat on the tarmac for 2 hours where you didn't.
now she did with a rainstorm, I
hit a
didn't.
horrible storm out there, yeah.
Yeah, she did with a rainstorm, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was able to just fly right through and everything was good. And what they're doing now, what TAP Portugal is doing now, is they're using these Airbus A321 LR Neo. Now let me explain to you what that means. The LR is long range. That means they got another fuel tank
I like this.
on the airplane.
I'm saying that. I
That-
really like this.
I love that beer too. That lets you travel further. So now they can fly overseas. Okay? It's a long body, but they use a number to save fuel, set on 777s and on A330s to fly straight overseas. And they got the fuel capacity to go further than that. So that's what we're on.
So you guys, again, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a lot of people on. We're getting a lot of comments. And we definitely are going to probably end by showing you guys outside again because the sun's come back out. So we'll show you outside again. But also remember that right by that comments is, if you look to your right, little $sign, donate to the cause. Pause for the cause.
Yeah, 'cause it's expensive to
Let's
move.
take
So
a
if you
pause
guys
for
can
the
help us out a little
cause.
bit, we appreciate it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That'd be great. That would really be great.
That way we can get ready to get some content.
Yeah.
We can get out there and do some stuff and show you guys.
And we're gonna do some more videos now once we get
Restaurants
settled.
and all that.
Because you know what? I'm sick and tired of living out of a suitcase, guys.
We don't anymore. We've already
This is the
started
first
unpacking.
day that we have not lived out of a suitcase
So many
since April.
closets.
In Dominican Republic.
We didn't in Vegas. We unpacked when we were at the kids' house. All right, so Carlos says, do you guys have a car and is Uber available? Yes, Uber is available. Uber, taxis, they have a couple other rideshare apps. We haven't taken Uber. When I decide finally in a few days that I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna use the Uber app just to see and so that I can report back to you guys how much Uber costs and this and that. But I did use Uber Eats and use the grocery end and use the end to order food, and I had no problems. Like in the DR, I always had issues with them finding us. No one called me.
Yeah.
Everyone found us. So easy, So Uber Eats obviously works great. So I don't anticipate any problems with Uber. You taken the taxi. You said taxi.
I took the taxi to the mall. It was only $5 or €5. Then I came back and it was like €6. So to me, that's reasonable. That's not like New York prices, and that's not like Vegas prices.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
So I'll do it.
CTS video says Caribbean Tina, ciao from Naples, Italy. Welcome to the Mediterranean side of the world.
Thank
ciao,
you, my
bello.
friend.
Ciao.
Ciao, bello. Thank you for welcoming us. Love you, man. Stay with the channel. Hopefully, you in this area, we can hang out, have some wine, chop it up.
I want to go to Naples, Italy. Actually, I just want to go to Italy. We have 3 trips planned.
Well, you got a crib, you got a house, and you got a room. We can come and meet you, my friend. We can ride in. What's the other one? Jet something. And also, Tap Portugal. They owe us a lot of credits. They owe us a lot of flights.
So Victor said, how long can you stay with the D7 retirement visa? So you get the temp visa for 3 months. In those 3 months, you need to make your appointment and see them about your year. You do a year, then you do, I believe, one other year. No, you do a year, then you do a year, then you do another year, then you do 3 years, and then by then you should already be doing your lifetime. And it shouldn't even take that, because the way that they're processing them, you won't even probably have to do that much, and then you'll have it for life.
It's a lot smoother, and you ain't gonna be paying $1,000 to be able to be a citizen.
Says, come on down, EasyJet and Ryanair.
There you go. EasyJet, we'll be there. EasyJet, Ryanair. I'm glad you mentioned that. We'll be there. Be at the airport waiting for us. We'll give us an address, and we'll see you in a minute.
So Robert says, I know you probably already addressed this before, but why did you choose Portugal?
Look what I got in my hand. That's one of the reasons why I chose Portugal. It's practically free. The wine's practically free. Hello?
So to be realistic, because that's a little crazy.
I'm just talking.
The reason that we chose Portugal was because we love the affordability and, you know, the beaches and everything in the DR, and we love the city life in the DR. So we were like, where could we get that all in one place? And where could we get everything that was on our bucket list to do? And everywhere we wanted to be was in Europe. And so when we found Portugal to be so economical, because yes, some people that live out here were reporting how much they were spending, but that was way more than what we're spending.
Way more. Way more.
And that's where I was going. I was going before it was the groceries.
Gotcha.
That I was spending maybe a little bit. Yeah, don't make that noise. That was loud. A little bit more in grocery price here, but it's offset by, like I was saying, the rent prices and everything. So as long as, because I have a budget that I really do like to stick to, because we have some money that's going into our investments, and you know we want to be able to travel. So I have a very stringent. I try to be stringent with our budget. And to say that I can live in the DR for $1,200, I want to be able to say that I can do that here. And so when we got such affordable healthcare here, but it was 10 times better, level-wise, country-wise, look it up, than it was in the DR and in even the US. Portugal is ranked higher. Everybody that's getting your vaccine, Pfizer and all that was out here from Europe. So just saying. The hospitals out here are amazing. And then on top of that, every time we were looking at apartments, like you guys know, we signed a lease, and our lease, and we disclosed that in the DR was 1,000 US, and here is less. So already we are like this, we're under our budget. So I have the flexibility. So we've been looking at some furniture that we want, some things we want, homes. We've been looking at everything because I think we can do it.
Yeah.
So that's why Portugal.
It's doable. And that's why we're here. Because things are more doable than it was where we were.
Yeah, so Travel says, how much should I budget per month? He said 2,000 USD. Probably, I mean, my budget's 1,200 and there's 2 of us.
Right.
So I mean, unless you want to live like extravagant, like pimped out and shopping and traveling all the time, then I would say then, yeah, 2,000. But Realistically, normal living for he and I budgeted us at $1,200, and I think we're gonna come in. We are gonna do a month video cost,
Right.
and I will tell you guys how much we spent to live here for a month, but it looks like we are pretty much on track. Unless
Right.
something crazy happens, we're pretty much on track to come in at $1,200 for the month, yeah. Victor says, we can't wait for you guys to do a show on cost of living. Yeah, also places to live and rent. Well, so we have, as we always have had, we've got, I'm trying to get him on, have not gotten him on board totally yet because he's scared of his English. But we do have a real estate agent. It's who we dealt with out here. Amazing, 10 times better than anyone in the DR. Not dropping any names.
There you go.
But very attentive property manager, owns his own properties,
Right.
and has, been here since he was born. So hey, let me tell you, we got it. That's why I said, ideally 1K. Victor, Travel Eats said, yeah. I didn't think that would be doable in Europe. It might not be doable in the rest of Europe. In Portugal it is, as long as you stay away from certain cities.
Right.
And stuff like that. That's what we do in our consultations, because I'm telling you that when people move to Lisbon, I'm like, well, they're millionaires, that's cool, but even the millionaires left Lisbon and moved to the Silver Coast. So
Right.
I mean, I must have picked something right. And the other people that we follow, they moved to another island because the island that they moved to, Madeira, has a lot of property that's been up for sale for very good prices. So I don't blame them at all for moving from Madeira. Plus, they really love the outdoorsy type of hiking and this and that, so they moved there for that reason. But I mean, Portugal, shoot, there's all kinds of places to move to. So Carlos says, will you guys please do a video showing your apartment and area soon? Love to see that. We did show the outside earlier. I'm going to end it on that. But I said again, when we either hit the donations or the amount of subscribers that I have in my head,
There you go, right there.
then we will
Right
show
there.
the apartment and you guys can see what we got for what we got, because let me tell you, it's gonna blow you away. Robert said, when Fox News and right-wingers talk about socialism, they always point to Venezuela and Cuba, but actually they say Denmark and Portugal are socialist countries where life seems pretty good. I don't talk about politics, but I mean, everybody's so chill here. I don't see it being crazy.
Yeah.
Cheers to you too, Carlos. Travel Eat says, I'm gonna have to look up Silver Coast because Lagos is super expensive. Yeah, and so is what's the south?
Algarve?
The Algarve. Yeah, that's
super expensive.
But it's because they know all of the freaking expats
Expats
go
gonna
out
come
there.
in.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'll go visit. I'm
Along
not
with
gonna
the
live.
tourists.
Yeah, I'll go
And
visit.
we stay away from that trap when we're in the Dominican Republic. We definitely gonna do it here.
So Victor says, what's the status with masks, requirements to wear masks everywhere? Yes, and it's just like the US.
Yeah, you just wear
Indoors,
masks,
still
yeah.
gotta wear your mask.
Yeah.
Dennis says, guys, are utilities better or comparable to DR rates? I'm paying for the highest speed internet, and it is $39 a month.
And we have
And
you seen
how clear we are?
Have you seen the problems yet, Dennis? There's no blurriness or what's.
I've been
it's
streaming
crystal
all my
clear
stuff from the US.
Because this is your. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. We could
we
not.
have 5K and fiber optics, so.
How you doing? How you're doing? Now check this out. We couldn't get Hulu in the DR.
Yeah.
They wouldn't allow it.
Right.
But here it's crystal clear. Now I can watch all my football games,
But I do use my
basketball
VPN.
game, and we still got a
Remember, use the
VPN.
VPN.
And that VPN gonna last us a lot of years because it's super cheap. So it's a big difference. We had a little problem with our internet when we first moved in, and we thought it was gonna take a month to fix it. The next day they was in here fixing that bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a guesstimate
Rest my case.
from our property manager when I was asking. I was like, well, how much is gas and electricity? Now remember, no air conditioning. The air is, it's great. We don't have to pay for water.
We live close to the beach.
We have some of the best water. It's crystal clear. You don't have to pay for bottled water. You can drink the
Drink
water.
out of the
here.
faucet.
It's perfect. So that's one less cost. when he was talking about your gas bill, he was like, your gas bill is going to be 13 euros, which would be about 18, which was around what we were paying in the DR.
Right.
So like I said, with not paying for electric running all the time, like it was in the DR, I can already see our electric bill being way lower here.
It's gonna be less. It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be a
gonna
whole
be
lot
way
less.
lower
It's
here.
obvious. Yeah.
Yep, so that's good. I mean,
Guys, hit the thumbs up. Thank you.
yeah.
So we wanted to update you guys. We're in country.
Yep.
We just got here. We're so excited. We're jet lagged.
Yeah, I'm tired, ready to go.
And she's tired, ready to go. I had a limo. Something like a van to bring me to back here.
Yeah.
And she had transportation to bring us back.
So I'm gonna crack open that window. You say your goodbyes, and we're gonna end this with another view of the outside.
Okay.
All right.
So she's going to show you the outside, the mountains, and our beautiful evening. And I'll tell you what, this is beautiful. I mean, my heart goes out to where we are right now. I love the DR. Don't get me wrong, but this right here is a different experience, and I will love it forever. Go ahead and show
So
it to
you
me.
want to walk outside with me, Eric, so you can talk and say your goodbyes?
Yeah, come on, walk outside.
All right. You can take your wine anywhere you relax, sir.
Hello.
So you still see those clouds. It was a little bit of sun a few minutes ago, but we missed it because we were running our mouths. But you can see the mountains. Let's go down. See a little traffic going by up the road.
So you guys can see what we see, the beautiful apartments. Actually, we're up on a mountain. We're not down in the valley. We're up on a mountain, so if it rains, the water will go down the street. I went to the store before, and I've gotten a lot of exercises because my calves needed work. It's killing my back, though. But for the most part, you can see how beautiful the sky is. Now, as far as you go back to the right, that's where the beach is. The beach is 20 minutes away, okay? We can't see the water, but on the other side of those mountains, we'll be able to see the ocean.
And that way is down to the city, right?
Right, that's down to the city. You can see all the stuff. We got one of the best hospitals. There's only 2 best hospitals in the whole,
Well, there's lots,
country.
but
There's lots.
two of the top rated
But we got 2
are
of the top rated ones.
Lisbon in
and
here.
Lisbon is number 1. Is Lisbon number 2 or number 1?
I don't know the rating, honey. It's just...
Okay, well, good hospitals then. They're just
All
good
right,
hospitals.
so with this, we're wrapping it up, and you step on out here and say your goodbyes so that everybody can step, so that you can say your goodbyes and we can be done with this. Ready? Here we go, you're on. So
Guys, we want you to see what we see. Welcome to Lydia, Portugal with us. And we're here. We're here. So you guys have a great night, have a great evening, and till the meantime, peace.